This is episode 11 of the Arts Academy podcast with Victor Varnado and Roxxy Haze. How to make videos quick and easy with no skill. With special guest, Steven Rosenthal.
Coffee. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Arts Academy podcast. I am Dean Victor Varnado. With me today is our Deputy Headmistress Roxxy Haze, and also the very talented Steven Rosenthal. Thanks for coming in, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we're ready to do this. So today what we're going to be talking about, first of all, we're going to be talking about how to make video quick and easy with no skill. And then we're going to be talking to Steve about how to get started in video editing. Not necessarily as a career as a video editor, but just basically some advice for people who are just trying to get started. If you don't know Steven Rosenthal, he is an editor for lots of big comedy projects. He's worked for Comedy Central and Netflix. The list goes on. He's been on a lot of stuff. Thanks, Steve.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
So thanks for coming in, Steve.
Sure.
We'll talk about that more in just a minute. All right. So. Let's talk about making video quick and easy. Now, the reason that I'm actually doing this class, because no matter who you are, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're an artist, if you're just a random jerk kid, I'm assuming you're a jerk kid in my mind. You're not necessarily, but if you're just a random kid, everybody's trying to make video nowadays. And I get a lot of questions from people about how to make video when they don't know how to use any software and they don't want to pay a lot of money. So what we're going to talk about today is AI-assisted video editing. Now, most of it, I think, personally, is garbage. Most AI-assisted video editing is usually they'll take your video and your photos and they'll try to recognize in your video and photos they'll recognize a pattern in them. They'll set it to music, and that's it. However, there is one AI-assisted video editing platform that I actually adore for short videos, and that is Adobe Spark. The reason why I adore Adobe Spark is because it does one thing that none of the other AI like Magisto or Canva Studio, none of the other AI video edit assists do, which is it lets you put in your own voice when you want to, and it's all set up right there in the browser. It's pretty simple to work. You could make a video in, say, 5 minutes, and then you'll have a video, and then it'll handle the transitions. It'll handle the style for you. It'll add in music. It'll do all that stuff for you. And you can make some pretty complicated things, but you can also just make simple videos in 5 minutes and then just be done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, with everybody on here today, I'm going to walk through the process of making a video because it only takes 5 minutes. I encourage you, if you are watching this in video, to check out Adobe Spark. You have to go to spark.adobe.com. You can either have a paid membership or you can also do it free. If it's a free membership, usually they'll put the Spark logo in the corner, but that's really most of the limitation. Other than that, you can just do everything. And then if you are listening to it as a podcast, why don't you go to spark.adobe.com and just follow along, because I'll be talking you through this step by step. All right, so let's do that right now. Let's go. Here we go, everybody. Boop. We did it.
Ooh.
Here we are.
Here
we are in Adobe Spark. Okay, so let's just create a video really quick. First of all, I'm just going to walk you through the steps of creating a video. And then after we create a video, I'm just going to show you some different ways of using it. Now, creating a video is actually pretty easy. What you do is you start a new project by clicking on the little plus in there. And then it'll ask you what kind of project you want to create. In this case, we're going to be creating a video. Okay, so then Adobe Spark has to do some stuff, and it gives you some advice about doing social media. So Adobe Spark takes you to a screen where you can name your video. You can also skip this, but let's just name this as test video. And then once you have your test video, click on the next button. And then it'll ask you, and this is actually one of the really good things about Adobe Spark, what it will do, it'll have a number of templates for you to go go from. Now we can go from scratch. You can do basically everything you're doing in the template you can do in a video from scratch. But basically, when you start from scratch, it doesn't give you a set up story. But let's do one of these templates because that is a really simple way to make some. So let's say we're going to promote an idea. So today what we're going to do is we're going to promote an idea of using Adobe Spark. Can you still hear us, Roxy? Your face disappeared.
Yes, I'm back.
Oh, okay. Roxy's back, everybody.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so we're going to use the template to promote an idea, and we're going to make a video about what is it? Why is it doing that? Okay, it doesn't matter. So we click on the button to start up that template, and then it sets everything up for you. And then basically what the template does, at the beginning it does give you like a tutorial video. It'll say, welcome, here are some quick tips to get started. We're going to skip that because you can do that when you do it. But for me, right now, we're just going to go straight to it. Now, when you go to Adobe Spark initially and you're starting with a template, what I really like about this is if you don't know how you want to format your video, it gives you a format to start. So you can choose like you want to promote something or you want to express an idea or you want to make an announcement. It gives you the building blocks for that. Okay, so here we have everything. Everything set up. And so it tells you like what to do for each piece, which is, and then once you decide what you're going to do, then you can start setting it up. So okay, so describe the world today. What's the setting or context for your story? All right, so let's just say I click on the text icon and I decide to add some text, and it'll automatically size the text for you, and then later on you can actually choose the theme. But let's just make this really quick. So everyone is at home. Okay, so that's what I'm going to start with. And in the middle, it has an orange button with a microphone icon. And so you can actually record whatever you want to record. So I'm going to record everyone is at home so that the best practice, what people say to do on the internet, is if you can have audio and video telling you information, then that's the better way to do your online videos. You don't have to. But anyway, let's just start with this. So you click and hold the microphone button while you are doing your speaking. So here you go. Everyone is at home. Okay, so that is done. Okay, so this first slide is done. So let me play it back. Everyone is at home. Great. Now we're moving to the next slide just by selecting the next slide. I'm not going to go through every slide because this is like, what, 6 slides? In fact, I'm also going to take the slides off the end because we don't really need to deal with them right now. If you have a premium membership, then you can put your own logos on the videos, but we're going to stick with what you can do in the free version. So everyone is at home. So start the second part. Okay, so what's the problem? What problem does what? Stop. Don't do that.
But we need you, Victor.
Okay, so what problem does the audience or whoever you're helping with struggle with today? So everyone is at home. All right, and so let's just try. We want to get outside and connect. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do the same thing with the microphone. We want to get outside and connect. You know, I'm just going to skip to the end now, but let's listen to that. We want to get outside and connect. Okay. So let me delete these last slides. And you could follow along. Sorry, go ahead.
You can add or delete as many of those as you want.
Absolutely.
Okay, with the plus sign.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, got it.
And then, let's see. So I'm gonna, sorry, I deleted too many slides. So let's just make this last one. But we can't. Here we go. But we can't. The end. Now, let me just play that back. The end. Now, I did all of this with text, but as you if you're watching online, I mean, if you're listening online, you probably haven't seen that you can also add images or you can add video. We'll talk about that in just one second, but if you have an image that you want to add, it will zoom in and out of the image for you in totally preset. So first of all, I want you to, we're going to play back the whole thing so you can see like how quickly we just made a little video. Everyone is at home. We want to get outside and connect, but we can't. The end. Okay, I made a mistake. I know, right? Too bad. In but we can't, it cut off the butt. You can
make a really sad video in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can make a very sad video in 5 minutes. So, in but we can't, it cut off butt. So all you have to do is just re-record that, and it'll readjust the slide for you. So I'll do it now. But we can't. When you're holding down the microphone button, you have to wait for the actual WAV files to start moving to know that you're recording. But now it should be fine. Let's play it back one more time. Everyone is at home. We want to get outside and connect, but we can't.
Oh.
The end. Great. What a great video.
What do you want for 5 minutes?
All right. Now, this is right now in its default theme, but you can change the theme. You can change the layout. Over on the themes tab, you can choose many of their pre-planned themes. And by hovering over them, you get to see like what the pre-planned theme is like. They're usually also named after like however they're trying to make you feel. So let's say we wanted to change this quickly to the noir theme. I click on the noir theme. It changes automatically and updates every single slide. And then you can play. Everyone is at home. We want to get outside and connect, but we can't. The end. Okay, I'm going to turn off my branding again. Again, you get that if you're premium. You can also choose music. You can bring in your own music, or you can use their music, which is separated by feel. So let's say we wanted to make it feel just warm. Sweet Arrival. That sounds like a great type of music. You can also just play them like by pushing the play thing next to them, the little play icon. Oh, this is great. We're going to use that one. Okay, so that's going to be our musical style, and then it should be updated immediately. Everyone is at home. We want to get outside and connect, but we can't. The end. Then you can also choose what size you want. So when you're using Adobe Spark, it actually stores all of this stuff in your account. So you can export it as like it is, which is wide, like 16 by 9, like your TV is, or you can go in and then you can choose to make it a square theme instead. And then it'll automatically resize all the text for you. It will automatically also try to adjust your images if you have it in there as well, and your videos. So then you can make it for Instagram or for whatever else you want your square video for. Same thing, still works exact same way. You can change up colors and style as much as you like. And at the end of all of that, you can choose to download or share it. Now, when you choose share, it gives you options like you can publish it. You can publish it to Adobe's platform. I don't know if it lets you publish to everywhere else. Let's take a look right now. Let's see. We called it test video. And then publish and share. Oh, I get it. It will give you a link that you can share, or you can actually download the actual video file and then publish it that way by downloading it to your computer and then just uploading it to wherever you want. But anyway, it's actually pretty simple, and that's it. Like, all you have to do is follow the templates, type in what you want, add in VO when you want, and then you're done. You could make video after video. You could make a video every morning and only take 5 minutes to do it. So if you are a person that, like for me, that is great. Like, I'm actually good at making videos besides using this. But if I just wanted to get up every morning and do like a quick joke and put it online, I could easily do that with this. It's great for that.
What kind of format does it save as?
MP4.
MP4, okay.
Yeah, just really basic stuff. I want to show one other thing, or two other things. Okay, so I actually have a couple of projects that I made right before we started, like in the 30 minutes before we started. I made this called Eggs, and this is a project that I made and using just pictures that I drew in a notebook, but using Adobe Spark just to demonstrate like some of the interesting ways you could possibly use it.
And you uploaded them as stills, right?
Yes.
You took pictures.
I uploaded them as stills. Yes, pictures in my notebook. I could actually put text and symbols on top of it if I wanted to. However, I didn't. But here we go.
Eggs! I love you. Where are you going? I said I love you. Don't leave. I love you. Gotcha. I love you. I love you so much.
Great.
That's even sadder than the
I
last
know,
one.
why are you so sad? Oh my God.
Listen, guys.
You're going through
All
some
I'm
stuff.
saying is that the world that we know is in the middle of an apocalypse.
That is toxic.
And you can
That was
express
so toxic.
yourself through video in 5 minutes.
All right, so but again, like, and actually this is something that I might actually do. Like, it would be fun to just, like, you know, make little cartoons and then make voices for them, and then I put this together in really under 10 minutes. Same
That
thing.
is very cool.
Yeah.
How
Same
do
thing
you-
with video. What?
So, can you control how long each still is? It's with your voice, I suppose.
Right. It automatically makes the still as long as your voice is.
Oh.
Okay.
You can, especially if you're uploading video clips, you can then decide, I want the video clip to be longer or shorter. You can definitely do that.
You can specify, like I can shoot a piece of footage and only use the part that I want
Exactly.
in the video.
And I can
Okay.
show you what that looks like right now, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
It's more of what I think of editing, of like shooting and editing rather than this graphic stuff. But although Adobe does the graphic stuff really, really well.
yeah, absolutely. And so here's another one.
The story of dance. Look at him go. He dances for no one but himself. Dance. Dance.
That's not Adobe. That's the screen sharing that's flickering, but you get the
Okay.
idea. Okay, so that's the story of dance. So, like, if you wanted to add in video, let's just do this really quickly. I click on the plus to add a new frame, and then on the frame, I click on the video icon. And when I click on the video icon, I can choose what I want to add. And then at this point, it's reading it from your computer right now. It starts off reading it from your computer. It doesn't upload it immediately. So if you have a long video, you can choose what clip you want to use rather than... so basically, I can go through the clip by sliding the selection area. And then I can also slide the in and out points to where I want them. And then, whoops. And then I can also play to show what the in and out points look like. Got a lot of weird stuff on my computer, everybody. That's really not your problem. That's me. But then once you select what the in and out points are, you click on save, and then it uploads that section to Adobe Spark and puts it in your timeline. And then it's ready to go. And then also, once it's done, you can add VO on top of it. You can choose to use the audio from your video or not use the audio. You can make the video audio half volume so that it serves as more of a background. But there you go. I suggest anyone who's trying to get started with Adobe. There's somebody who just said, David Arrington said, wow. I don't know if that's a wow because he likes the software or it's a wow because he's like, Victor's crazy. I don't know what it is.
Egg video. I think.
I really think it was the eggs.
The eggs video? Anyway, whether or not I'm crazy, that's not important. What's important is I'm crazy about media. Guys,
you got to express yourself easily through the software.
Yeah, it is. So just if you're out there and you're trying to, and you really want to put more out there, more video out there, and you just don't know how, really, spark.adobe.com, you can go out there and you can do it. That's my suggestion to everybody. Try some Adobe Spark. It works, and it's easy, and it's free. So I don't know what else to tell you. Adobe Spark it up, everybody.
I've definitely used the post to just make the graphics.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has all the coolest fonts. It's like we work for Adobe now, but we don't. Mm-hmm. But it really just has like fonts you want to use and easy ways to do it, and it does cool layouts. It has like this randomizer tool that like you just it just tries out different stuff until you like one that you wouldn't even have thought of. It's a good way to like get something in like 2 minutes to post on Instagram or a joke or something that that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
I use it all the time. I love that. I love Adobe Spark Post because of that. Although I guess that wasn't what it really was focusing on today, but it's great for just like making a super quick image post. Yeah, super quick graphic. Not only that, now they have it upgraded so that you use the same format to make a graphic, but then you can add animation to the letters and colors, and then that still is a post. In fact, I think I have a couple that I can show you really quickly of stuff that I've done that's like that in my project section. Let's see. I'm trying. Oh wait, I'm going to show you actually a couple of other things that that we did with Adobe Spark, just showing different things that can be done. So here's actually another example of some stuff done with Adobe Spark, and so this is.
Sorry, I don't know why.
Oh, that's okay.
Singing in my ear.
So this is an example of what I was talking about, where you can do a post and it is animated. New features. Check out this post on iPhone and got it. Thanks. It's animated, but it's not playing back. I think you have to export it to actually see it, unfortunately. But basically, it cycles through colors in the fonts and the background of the font. So it's just one of the things that you can choose. I want to show like another video that I made with Adobe Spark to promote a special show. But again, it was made in just like really under 10 minutes. But this is actually me making something that I seriously sent out to people, not just me making eggs eating one another.
So creepy.
Here we go.
Hey everybody, it's 420, so come to NYC Talent Show, the online open stage where you can perform or watch from anywhere in the world. If you perform, we'll pay you $5 whole. The show starts at 4:20 p.m. New York time because New York is #1 in coronavirus. Starring me, Flabbergasty Handsome, that is my real name, and Madame Bouge, who sucks. NYCTalentShow.com.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's such a versatile tool, and it's really easy to use. I hope more people can get some use out of it. We'll see. All right. So
it seems like it really shines to do even if you use another editor of like that, you don't want to do fancy graphics. You know, I mean, like all this stuff could be done in Premiere or iMovie maybe, but it might be easier just to bang it out in 10 minutes. In Spark Post, export it as a video, cut that video into your other thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could, if you do have video editing skill, then you can do something quick in Adobe Spark and then adjust it later in whatever editing software you want to. The thing I look at it like is if you're going to take 10 minutes and make a post, and people do that all the time when you're making a post for Instagram or whatever, why not just do it in Adobe Spark? Because it actually works on your phone too, and then you can make it a video post. Because sometimes it's not worth sinking an hour of editing or several hours of editing for a post that's just going to be there and gone. Right. But if you can use the same amount of time that it would take to make a quick post, and then you can make a video instead, why not? Why not? Were there any questions? Oh, that's Roxxy Haze with what? With every man she meets. There you the eggs. That's you the every man you meet. They're calling you out, Roxy.
He wasn't lying, so I wasn't mad about it.
That's funny. All right. Anyway, that's it for Adobe Spark. We'll see how that works as a podcast, as an audio-only podcast. It may be harder to take in, but at least the video version, you can watch along and see exactly how to do it. But I hope that if you're listening to this in audio, you were able to follow along and learn how to do Adobe Spark.
You can find us at artsacademypodcast.com.